What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Byesville, Ohio. We're here at the Shack at Meadowbrook High School. Will Ford, Aaron Sprague. Coverage tonight of volleyball in the MVL. The hometown Meadowbrook Colts taking on the Riverview Black Bears. And Meadowbrook won the MVL 5 times in a row. They're on their quest for a 6th. But also a special night here in Byesville tonight, Aaron, because Coach Kelly Zehnder is going for her 300th career win. So a lot on the line tonight for her. For Meadowbrook, they've only lost 1 game on the year. Riverview has 2 losses on the year. But these are 2 of the best teams in the MVL doing battle tonight.
Yeah, well, kind of a special treat for MVL volleyball fans back at home. You know, we looked at the schedule, said a Tuesday night in Byesville, and look at this matchup on hand. Like, we got the resources. Let's put this game on live and let the fans at home see the top 2 teams in the league go at it. Now, Meadowbrook is in the small school division. Riverview's in the large school division. Meadowbrook, as Will said, has won 5 straight league titles, and they've really been the cream of the crop in the league. Sheridan has also been very good the last decade or so in the big school, but they have not achieved the tournament success that Meadowbrook has with 2 Final Four trips and a regional semi-loss last year that was heartbreaking, but now with a team good enough to get back again this year. Meanwhile, facing a great Riverview squad that's really come on strong the last few years, they're also contending, hopefully at some point, to maybe get to the Final Four this year. And what we found out is these 2 teams are likely and could meet in a regional semifinal, which is the Sweet 16. So this is a nice precursor to what could be in the tournament.
Correct.
In this particular matchup, both teams are trying to fight to win their side of the league title and move on. But it is going to be a great one. And then also to note, Will, we are here in the Shack.
Yes.
The Meadowbrook facility that's really meant for more
practices, training, things like that.
Yeah, practice, training, just an extra facility they built a few years back. It's extremely nice. And what happened was they're doing some renovations in the high school gymnasium. They built a whole new school, renovating the old gymnasium, not quite done yet. So they had to figure out, what are we going to do? And they really made this temporary facility into a nice full-time home right now with the way they set it up. Now, not as many fans can fit in here.
And that's why it's great for us being here tonight.
Yes, that's why we're really excited to bring you this coverage tonight. And hopefully enjoy it. If you're watching, share with your friends. We're going to be live the whole night, and this one easily could go 5 sets tonight, Will.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talked about positioning themselves in the big and small school division for league championships. Riverview did something very impressive to really put their best foot forward. They took down Sheridan on the road, something that they haven't done under head coach Rose Olinger since she took over as head coach in 2016. And so they've beat them at their place, haven't been able to take sets from them on the road and win that matchup. So they did that just recently. That put them in a great position, almost kind of in the driver's seat in the MVL Big School Division. And for Meadowbrook, they opened up the season with a loss against Dover. Since then, they've only lost 2 sets, and those 2 sets were dropped against New Lex, a match they won in 5 sets. So they've been dominant really ever since the conclusion of the first match of the year.
Yeah, Coach Zehnder's really done a good job with her program of playing the toughest competition she can to give her team a chance to make a run in the tournament. All summer they play in the best tournaments they can find. And then when they went and opened the road on Dover, I know it was disappointing to lose that first match. It was a try match with Massillon Perry as well, and they lost that first one at Dover. But like you said, they've been on a roll ever since. New Lexington, another top-tier MVL program as of late. But you did mention, Riverview was so pumped last Tuesday to beat Sheridan. Sheridan has been the premier program in the league. Now, as I mentioned, they did not have the tournament success that Meadowbrook has been able to achieve. But in the MVL, they've crushed people for years. And Meadowbrook also had trouble with them as well, but they were in different divisions.
Right.
But now finally, I guess you could say they're down a little. Riverview took advantage of that behind their big senior hitter, Haley Balo.
Yes,
and they've definitely ridden her to some success with her versatility and ability to make opponents pay. And really, she's probably the best player in the league overall.
I would agree with that. And Haley now holds the school record at Riverview in kills. She passed Kari Daugherty, 190 kills this season, 31.9% hitting percentage, 46.9% kill percentage this season. All her bests in her 4-year career starting for Riverview. And she has just been outstanding. And if you look at the other side of things, for Meadowbrook, they have a Division I player on their roster. Journey Nicola is committed to Youngstown State libero, and she is phenomenal. She just set the dig record for Meadowbrook. So 2 record setters on these 2 teams tonight, and it's going to be outstanding chess match to watch, just to see the attack, defense, and how they navigate.
It really is. For you watching at home, you're really going to see some good volleyball. Like I said, these are two of the top teams in the state, really, and certainly in the East District, probably the top two teams in the East District. You're going to see some great fundamental volleyball. I think that's probably one of Meadowbrook's best strengths. They're always extremely well prepared. They don't make many mistakes. They really ride the senior class. These girls that you'll see here tonight have been playing since their sophomore year and playing consistently. Journey Nicola, defensively, it's hard to get anything on the floor with her back there. She tends to dig everything out and give her setter, Addie Sitchna, a chance to set up some of those hitters.
It's really impressive, too, given her size. She is a shorter player. I mean, if you look at Haley Balo, she's 6 foot, and Journey's 5'2".
Yeah.
It's funny how that works out sometimes, but just the skill level, but also like you said, it's just being smart and the positioning. And Coach Zehnder always has them so well prepared.
Absolutely. Well, let's get to it. I know you talked to both coaches earlier in the day about this matchup, and they are excited to see what goes down tonight.
Yep, we'll start with Head Coach Kelly Zehnder of the Meadowbrook Colts. Only one loss to start this season. They've been on a roll, but talking about the chance to win her 300th game as a coach here tonight, what that means to her, but also to these girls, this program, and the community. So here's Head Coach Kelly Zehnder live here with Storied Rival Sports Media on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Thanks so much for joining us for coverage of MVL Volleyball tonight, and here's Coach Zehnder. Head Coach Kelly Zehnder with Meadowbrook Volleyball taking on Riverview tonight in a huge matchup in the MVL, a crossover big school, small school, and it's actually a potential, if you look down the line, a potential Sweet 16 preview. If you guys were to clinch the 1 and 2 seeds in Division 4, that could be a potential Sweet 16 preview, but we're focused on tonight, of course, and I appreciate your time, Kelly, as always. Talk to me about the season to this point, because you're going for, you've won 5 straight MVO titles. You're going for number 6 in a row, it's unprecedented when you talk about dominance really in any sport, to win 5 league championships in a row or more. Talk to me about that quest.
We started out the whole season with a loss. So
right.
I think that just starting that way, opened our eyes a little bit, and just really made us hyper-focus on what the important things were and making sure that we take care of business. Dover was an excellent team, obviously. But since that point in time, we've really tried to get better every single set and every single match that we've played. We've always kind of kept our eyes on the big dogs that we knew we were going to see. Obviously, with the state matchups coming out for regionals, we also are pretty aware of the fact that, Riverview's been pretty dominant this year, and we are also kind of on that same path. So the potential is definitely there to see them not only in a regional, but in the first game out of regionals too, or the first game
Sure.
regionals, you're in your regional semi. So with that in mind, we are really cognizant of the fact that tonight does matter for a lot of different purposes. It matters for seeding purposes, and where teams are going to go and who wants to stay away from us and who wants to stay away from Riverview. And it matters, to the girls, because it gives confidence to, whatever team comes out on top. But I do think it's going to be a battle. I think that Riverview is an excellent team. They're very well coached. They've got some dogs that are pretty phenomenal. Haley Balo is excellent player.
I was going to bring her up, but yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I watched them early on in the season with New Lex, and it went 5 sets. And man, she's really taken some great swings this year. And so we're pretty aware of that. She's going to obviously have to deal with Journey in the back row, though. So, and not only Journey, but Kara Launder and Nat Norman and Addie Schulteis and Summergan and Addie Sitchner. She's gonna have some defenders to deal with. So I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to unfold. Their setter Kelsie Smith is also pretty phenomenal. She plays on Mentonet Club volleyball team with Journey. So Journey knows her pretty well, but she's also just really super deceptive, and it's going to be fun. I'm really excited to play them. So
Yeah, you mentioned Haley. She's a school record holder now at Riverview in kills, and obviously you mentioned some of the girls that you're going to have. She's going to have to deal with defending her. What do you tell those girls that you have? I guess to prepare for her, like is it a lot of stuff just about communication or just knowing just where to be? Like when you study film, what do you do to prepare for where Haley likes to attack?
Um, Again, just hitting tendencies. We've seen her now for 4 years. We've scouted her really well. Um, they know her just as well as I do, and they have my back row especially has a really great knack for being in the right place and being disciplined. She's really deceptive in the things that she likes to do. So we know that, and that's huge to know tendencies, to know there is a level of deception, to know that she has a lot of different types of hits in her bag. Like those things are really relevant and really give all of my defenders a lot of confidence. Like I said, she's an excellent hitter, but they do have some other really talented players as well. So we're gonna hone in on her. But we've also seen a lot of girls that are very similar to her. So when you get to see that a lot, and when you're experienced with having to deal with it, it makes it easier. And like I said, it just gives our kids some confidence. So
Sure. Yeah. Talk to me about Journey a little bit more because she recently committed to Youngstown State to continue her volleyball career. And I know we've talked about she does travel volleyball and club and all this stuff. She's just worked so hard, and I know that she's a great kid. Just coaching her in track over the last couple of years, but her taking her next step to Youngstown State. What are your thoughts on her career and everything that she's done for you, but then her future as well?
yeah, so she did just commit to a D1 college. We were all kind of anticipating that, like I said earlier on, and it's anywhere, any school is lucky to have a kid like her. She is everything you see in a game. She does the same thing in practice. She does the same thing outside practice. She's always 110. She gives 110%, like no matter what, and she's always also 110 miles an hour every single day as well. She also just broke Meadowbrook's career dig record.
That's
Uh,
correct.
yeah,
Yes.
she took that away from Cami Black, and that's a big thing. Cami's playing Division II volleyball right now, so that's a really
Yeah.
it's just we got some record breakers playing against each other tonight. So, yeah, I don't know. With Journey, she's a great kid, and she's made our defense better. She's made every single defender that we have better. So that's anytime you can do that, anytime you have a Division I defensive player that's on a floor, you're automatically going to make everybody better, and that's what she's done for the last several years. So.
Yeah. I don't know the answer to this. How many girls have you had over your coaching career, if any, commit like to a D1 university? Because that's pretty special, especially around here.
It is like you don't see it in hardly any sports at all. I mean, you have to be legit. I've never had a Division I commit before, and there are very few, even at Meadowbrook, that I can even think about. I just, you know, she's a Division I player, and as well as I do when there's a Division I player on the floor, it, and teams know
Yeah.
that, and they've for the most part, teams have tried to stay away from her this year, and it's not really worked because
It's
she's
it's hard to do,
well,
man.
anyway, yeah, it is hard to do, but yeah, just having that type of player and having that type of mentality on your team, just makes everybody around her better.
Yeah. Now, not to add any more extra pressure to tonight, because you talked about the seeding, and we've talked about league championships and this, that, and the other. But you're also going for career win number 300, which I'm sure you're aware of in some way, shape, or form. Whether you get it tonight or at some point later on in the season, but to win 300 career games, that's obviously very special. When you look back on your career and everything, did you ever think that you were going to be, well, I've asked you this before. Did you ever think you were going to be this successful, win
potentially 300 career games. And obviously you might get it tonight, maybe not against a really talented Riverview team, but just the totality of your career to this point, and you have 300 on the line tonight. Not trying to add pressure or anything, but
no, pressure's a privilege. Like it's that cliche. Pressure is a privilege, and things like that. I'm not overly focused on it. I haven't been focused on it all year. I hate to say it, but it's just one of those things where hopefully I get it, and that's it. I have been blessed with, especially these last several years, of having really great players. What's a win without the players that you do it with? So I've been
Sure.
extraordinarily blessed with just the kids and the athletes. Over the course of my career, no, I didn't ever think that I would get to 300. I thought a long time ago I would be done, and I've been really happy. And I've had really great kids to keep me coming back and to keep me energized and to keep me focused and to hold me accountable and all of the things. So as long as that happens, as long as I have support from families and support from kids, and my girls are willing to do those things, I'll stay around for as long as it takes. I'm always humbled because Jeff Barris is on my bench, and he has like 700 wins. So what's 300 when there's somebody with 700 on your bench?
Now, whenever you hit 300, now you shoot for 700. That's what you got to do next.
I'm long gone. After, no, I'll be out. I don't think I can do that. But then,
don't think you can last for 400 more wins?
Yeah, I'm sure he said that too, but here he is just chugging along with us. So yeah, it's humbling when you actually think about it. It's funny, last year we were scouting, and I was with Jeff, and then Adina's coach, Laura, she also has like 500 or 600 wins, I think. And so we took a picture together, and I just felt so insignificant. So anytime I feel like, I'm getting a little bit too conceited, I just look at that picture and I'm humbled pretty quick. So yeah, it's a big deal.
Olinger with Riverview Volleyball is joining us with storied rivals, and they're taking on the Meadowbrook Colts tonight. And what's going to be a great battle in the MVL, two great teams in the MVL for volleyball programs, but potentially if things work out in both of your favors, you're the 1-2 seed in Division 4 and could see each other down the line in the tournament. But nonetheless, a great matchup tonight, and I appreciate you taking time to join me, Coach. And I guess just talk to me about your season to this point, because you guys have had a great season so far. It's a great matchup for you guys tonight to continue to build some momentum. I know Haley Balo, one of your best players, she just, claimed the all-time kills record for your program. Kelsie Smith is racing to 2,000 assists. So you've got some players that are reaching some milestones, and you guys have had a great year.
Yeah, absolutely. So started off with a pretty competitive preseason. We got invited to the showdown at sundown in Licking County, which was awesome. It was a great experience, hottest day of our lives, but a lot of high-level teams we got to see, and it was fun. It was just a completely different experience. So that kind of set the tone for it's different this year. First game of the season, ULEX, conference game, really great competitor, and it was a great game. We played really well and just came up short in the end there. I wish we could have played each other later on in the season, but that was a great game. That was, our first loss, and then went on a win streak there for a while. Haven't had a lot of non-conference games until this past weekend. We went to a tri-match down in London, who of course took us out of regionals last year. Played really competitively with them, but came up short. But that's why we schedule those games, to get us ready for postseason, have that high level competition. So a little disappointing, but definitely a learning experience for us. And then of course we played Marysville, and played a great match against them, and came home with a 1-1 on the day for that. So, and then today, having Meadowbrook, I told the team, one of, if not the best team we're going to see in the regular season, and they're a league opponent. So, the best of both worlds. But along the way we've been hitting milestones. Super proud of Haley Balo. She just such a hard worker. She's had goals. We've had goals. She's had goals within those goals for the last, I'd say, 6 years. And she's starting to see some of that come to fruition. The whole team is just so happy for her. And so that was really exciting to celebrate her last week. And then we are looking at Kelsie Smith heading to 2,000 assists here, hopefully soon, which is a huge accomplishment. Well deserved. She's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. She's quiet. She's not flashy, but she gets the job done. I mean, we wouldn't be who we are without her or Haley or really the rest of the team. They're two huge pieces in a bigger picture of who we are. And we've had this group together. We didn't graduate any seniors last year, so they've been together for a while. And so if that answers your question.
Absolutely does. Yeah. I think I read too. So talk to me about the win at Sheridan, because I believe if I read correctly, that's the first time that you guys had won at Sheridan since you took over as head coach, and I think maybe the second time in program history. And just talk to me about what that meant for your program.
I've been here 9 years. Sheridan just always, we get in our own heads. I don't know what it is about that gym, about their fans. About playing there. We split with them last year. We beat them at our place early in the season, and then they beat us. But that is the first time in my coaching time to win in that gym. So that was big for us. And goals for the MVL Big Division. That was a huge step for us as well. It was a really fun win.
Yeah, Sheridan's kind of run the big school side of things for a little while, and Meadowbrook has been running the small school for the last 5 years, going for 6 championships in a row. But when you look at this game tonight, you're going up against, so you've got your own great players. We mentioned Haley and Kelsie, but you're going up against great players on the other side. And one that I'll mention is Journey Nicola, who is going to be a Division I Youngstown State commit, and just a great player, a smaller player, but just really good, just knows how to read tendencies and be in the right position on the floor. How do you try to stay away from her in your offensive attack, or is that really even possible?
Yeah, she's smart. She's quick. She's got lots of experience. So, I can't even say that we've got anything going for us this year with Meadowbrook being not as tall as normal, but your defense looks different when your block looks different. And so we're just hoping to work that. But we'll see. I mean, they're so smart and consistent on their side of the net that it's just going to be a brain game all night.
That's fair. What's that chess match like when you go up against Kelly Zehnder every year?
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
I don't know about other schools. My bench, my assistant coaches are huge as well. I can't do it all. Our players have some IQ. They're smart. We talk about things in practice. So everybody is working and talking and looking constantly. The bench, the floor, our assistant coaches, myself, it is a huge team effort, top to bottom. So, and it's exhausting, but it's fun. That's what, it's
right.
It's fun to coach those games, and as long as we play the best we possibly can and make them beat us, not beat ourselves or let them beat us, then whatever happens at the end of the night happens.
Right. Yeah. And last thing, so I think it's something that's pretty unique, is you have your daughter Layla on the team, who's a junior, and some parents, they get to coach their kids maybe in youth sports and stuff when they're growing up and things, but not always when you get to like the middle school or high school or just upper levels of playing sports. What's that like to have her on your team and you get to kind of coach her hard and not just be mom, I guess?
Yeah, it's very different. Honestly, I started coaching before she had any interest in volleyball. She was a little basketball kid, and Things have changed. That whole group of girls, that juniors and the seniors, like they've grown up together, and I feel like I've known them all since they were just little kids, way before volleyball got involved or way before I was their coach. I know the families were close. And then particularly with Layla, I've got a younger daughter too, and she's way different to coach. They're two different individuals. They're two different players. Layla is, I would say, very professional. With me, it's coach on the court, it's coach on the bench,
Yeah.
locker room, and we don't talk about it a whole lot at home or on the car ride. So it's unique. It's challenging, but I love it.
That's so cool. Well, thanks for hopping on and talking volleyball for 10 minutes. Hopefully that wasn't too stressful or painful for you. And no, great. But of course. And best of luck against Meadowbrook. We're excited to live stream the game tonight and look forward to seeing you tonight, and good luck. And thanks again.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Welcome back to the Shack, everyone. We're here in Byesville at Meadowbrook High School. Will Ford with you here on Storied Rival Sports Media's Facebook page. We're on YouTube, X. For MVL volleyball action, crossover in the MVL. Big School, Small School Division. The 5-time reigning, defending small school champs, the Meadowbrook Colts, led by head coach Kelly Zehnder, taking on the Riverview Black Bears in the Big School Division, led by Rose Olinger. Took over the program in 2016. And in Division 4, these two teams are ranked in the top 10. Meadowbrook, 11-1 on the year, undefeated in league play. They're number 7 in Division 4. Riverview, 10-2, 8-1 in MVL play, and they are number 10 in Division 4. Two of the best teams in the state in Division 4, two of the best teams in the Muskingum Valley League, both with league championship aspirations and potentially a precursor for the Division 4 tournament in a couple of weeks. I say a couple of weeks, it's probably longer than that. My timing is thrown off with football season, though. We're already into week 5 in football. But for Meadowbrook, they're led on the floor by senior Journey Nicola, libero, number 5. She's committed to Youngstown State Division I program, the only Division I commit in the coaching career of Kelly Zehnder, and she will start with the serve here this evening. And we're underway here at the Shack. Good dig in the back row by Nicola, adding to her tally. Both teams playing great defensively so far to start. And the first point of the game will go to the Meadowbrook Colts. Out of play. And Nicola will serve again. And very recently, Nicola broke the digs record for Meadowbrook as Riverview scores that point, and we're knotted up at 1 apiece. She took the digs record from Cammie Black, who's playing Division II volleyball currently. The record was 1,135 digs, and she has that plus some more, and many more to come throughout the rest of this season. It's 1-1 here in this first set. Now 2-1 Meadowbrook. Addie Sitchna to serve now for Meadowbrook. Great dig by Sitchna. Deflections lead to a point for the Colts. Three to 1 opening set here in the shack. Now Sitchna will serve from the other side. Jump serve. Light tap over the net, well defended by Meadowbrook. Miss hit by Presley Valentine, and it's 3-2. Valentine with a huge hit on the outside, back on the Meadowbrook side, and well defended. Point goes to Meadowbrook after that one was mishit by Haley Balo. It's 4-2 in this opening set. Now Carly Launder to serve for the Colts. Over to Balo, and she hits that one into the net. It's 5-2. Great placement on that serve from Launder. Diving attempts to get it back over the net. Balo goes to the middle of the floor, well defended. Now near side, down the line. Balo able to score for Riverview that time, off the wrists of Launder. And we're now at 5-3. And right there is a point scored by Nat Norman, a junior. And Addie Schulteis will serve now for Meadowbrook. Another kill for Balo, adding to her total. She became the all-time kills leader for Riverview recently. Great defense from Meadowbrook to keep that ball alive. And they hit it out of play. Riverview does. Point Meadowbrook. Coach Zehnder fired up. Seven to 4. First set here at the shack. What a get from Nicola. She'll bump it over the net. And a lift called on Meadowbrook on Sitchna. The point will go to Riverview. Balo will serve now for the Black Bears. And that's going to be well long. That serve hit out. Nat Norman was long on that serve. 8-6 Meadowbrook here in this first set. Lyndon Fry serving now for Riverview. Sichna sets. And a punch out of play, point Meadowbrook. We're back around to Journey Nicola to serve. That ball is hit out of play by Remy Lewis. And in the race to 10, Meadowbrook gets there first. Low serve from Journey Nicola. Great job by Fry to keep that one alive. Sichna with the tap, back tap, just beyond the line, out of play. It's 10-7. Kelsie Smith serving. Back-to-back points now for Riverview. It's 10-8 here in this first set. A bad set there from Sichna. Nobody home. Riverview has almost knotted this thing up in the first set. Nice deep serve. Smith unable to handle it though. Meadowbrook regains service and back to Addie Sichna. Blocked at the net, kept alive, but Meadowbrook scores. The lead grows back to 3. Smashed down by Addie Schulteis on the near side. Great serve placement at the start of the point. Timeout called by Riverview. Defensively, not able to handle it. And Meadowbrook leads now 13-9 in this first set. I want to thank you again for joining us here live on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Storied Rival Sports Media for coverage of volleyball action in the MVL, crossover, Meadowbrook Colts, Riverview Black Bears, two of the best teams not only in the league, but in the state of Ohio in Division IV. Meadowbrook ranked number 7. Riverview ranked number 10. Not great placement on the set there. Meadowbrook's lead blooms to 5. It's 14-9 here in this opening set. And the serve mishandled by Lyndon Fry. So after a rally by Riverview before the timeout, Meadowbrook now has scored 5 straight points. Lewis goes cross court. Valentine with the left-handed kill. Deflected out of play. Some action near the net. Meadowbrook on a roll right now. Nora Smithberger smashes that one down. It's 17-9. Out of play. Haley Balo, too strong. Great serve placement, and right now Meadowbrook cannot be stopped. Timeout called once again. It was 10-9 after a brief run by Riverview. Meadowbrook answers with 9 consecutive points. They lead 19-9 here in this first period, first set. And we'll be right back after the timeout here live with Storied Rivals. We return to action with Addie Sitchna serving for Meadowbrook. The Colts have scored 9 consecutive points. Meadowbrook with great defense at the net, keeping the ball in play. Unable to keep it in play long enough. Riverview out of the timeout answers. Layla Olinger will serve now. The daughter of the head coach, a junior. 2 points in a row now for Riverview. Balo taps it over the net. Was called out of play, but I believe it was deflected by Meadowbrook. So Olinger will serve again for the Black Bears. It's 19-12. Launder to serve now for the Colts, up 20-12. That's serve well wide. Sophomore Remy Lewis serves. That one is wide as well to the left, and service goes back to the Colts. Nicola will take a seat on the bench. Lila Thompson will come in. Thompson's blocked, but it lands on the Riverview side, and the point goes to Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook 4 points away from claiming the first set. It's 21-13. Double block at the net. Now to the far side for Balo. That's off the net. Lands out of play. Valentine will come out from Meadowbrook, and Summer Ginn will enter and will serve. Meadowbrook 2 points away from winning this first set. Launder with great defense to dig. Fantastic placement of the ball from Nat Norman. Loaded up, barely tapped it over the net. Just over the outstretched arms of the blockers. And it's now set point. And the first set goes to the Colts. They win by a score of 25-14. And we'll take a break between periods. Riverview cut the Meadowbrook lead to 1. It was 10-9 at one point before Meadowbrook rallied off 9 consecutive points. But Meadowbrook was in control after that. And they win by a score of 25-14 here in this first set. And we'll be right back with second set action here with Storied Rivals. Welcome back to the Shack, everyone. 25-14, the score in the first set. Meadowbrook takes it. Will Ford here with you with Storied Rival Sports Media, live on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Really appreciate you being here. We now move on to set number 2. Serving is Kelsie Smith on the fast track to 2,000 career assists. The first point of the second set goes to Meadowbrook. Great serve from Sichna, left it low. Two-0 start. And Meadowbrook hasn't dropped a set since their opening match of the year. Riverview right back in it though, 2-1. And the kill from Haley Olinger. Layla gets the kill and now will serve. Valentine taps it over. Kill attempt goes into the net for Addie Schulteis. Schulteis unable to position Meadowbrook properly. Ball goes into the net. Riverview takes the lead here in the second set, 3-2. Short serve from Olinger, dove for. Balo able to get it past the blockers, lands on Meadowbrook's side. It's 4-2. Sichna sets it up, but it's well defended. Balo's blocked, and Meadowbrook scores. It's 4-3. Black Bears leading. Launder to serve for Meadowbrook. Black Bears keep it in play. Launder backs up Nicola. That ball lands beyond the baseline. That ball lands out, even though it was attempted by Remy Lewis. She went after it and missed, thankfully. Riverview leads 6-3 here in the second set. Balo digs it out. Thought she was going to get it back. It goes to Avi Wright, and they score. Lewis serves left, off the arms of Launder and goes out of bounds. Sichna couldn't track it down. And Riverview starts this second set on fire. Serve barely gets over the net. Norman was blocked, hit right back at her. She couldn't corral it. And Riverview jumps out to a 9-3 lead. They've tripled up the Colts here in this second set. Meadowbrook does lead overall, though, in this match. They took the first set 25-14, trail in the second 9-3. After a Riverview timeout in the first set, they were able to go on a brief rally before Meadowbrook regained control. Can Meadowbrook do the same here? Black Bears keep it alive. Now to the far side. Valentine blocked. But on Riverview's side of the net, and the point goes to the Colts. Now trailing by 5. Norman to serve. Balo hits it off the net. Little controversy. She thought it was tipped. It bounced off the net and went out of play. Meadowbrook scores. Now only trail by 4. Norman serves again to the middle of the floor. That one was deflected off the kill attempt from Balo. Norman strikes one. 3 consecutive points for the Colts out of the timeout. And now they only trail by 3. Great sequence defensively from Meadowbrook. Balo hits that one. Goes off of Meadowbrook and out of play, and Riverview stops this Meadowbrook run. Great read from Carolanda on the serve. That one goes out of play. Once again, a 3-point difference here in this set. Meadowbrook leads 1-0. They trail by 3 here in the second set. Balo with the soft touch. She had been using some power on previous attempts. Thompson's double tap at the net kept the ball alive, but it was unable to be kept in play. Riverview leads by 5 once again. And the serve from Balo lands out. She thought it was close. Nicola dives. Colts can't keep it in play. Black Bears doing a good job of keeping the Colts an arm's length away on the scoreboard. That lead staying between 3 and 5 points. Colts get one back, though, thanks to Nora Smithberger. Nicola's serve goes into the net. That ball flies to the ceiling. Might be the longest rally of the match here. Riverview unable to keep it alive. The Colts are now up to 10 points. It's 14-10. Riverview leading in this second set. Meadowbrook leads 1-0. Balo from the middle of the floor, now to the far side. Olinger gets blocked. She tries it again. Nicola tracks it down. Third time wasn't the charm for Olinger. But it was for Schulteis. Colts are within 3. It's 14-11 with Sitchna to serve. And Riverview kind of froze. So did Meadowbrook, for that matter. Ball was touched by both sides at the net. And I don't think either one knew what to do for a brief moment, and now Riverview scores 2 points in a row. They lead by 5, 16-11. Valentine puts the Colts right back in it. Balo winds up, nails the back line. 17-12. Riverview leads by 5. Balo winds up again. She is finding the mark here in this second set, and a timeout called by Meadowbrook. The Black Bears lead by 5 here in set, or excuse me, 6 here in set number 2. Meadowbrook leads 1-0 here in this matchup at the Shack in Byesville at Meadowbrook High School. We're back underway here in the second set. Riverview leading by 6. make it 7. Quickly, we're looking like we're going to be even at a set apiece. Balo is blocked, keeps it alive, but Meadowbrook scores the point. Schulteis's serve is long. Critical error there as Riverview gets to 20 points. It's 20-13, 5 points away from evening up this match at 1 set apiece. (20-14) now. Valentine scores, comes out of the game. Summer to serve. Riverview now 4 points away for making this 1 set all. Haley Balo jumps into this serve. Nicola dives, so does Launder. Neither one able to get to it. Balo with the service error makes it 22-15. You can't say Meadowbrook is out of it. They went on a run of 9 consecutive points in the first set to make it 19-9. But they'll need to pull a rabbit out of the hat here. And they get 1. Olinger hits that one out, so 2 consecutive points for the Colts. Two Black Bears dove for that ball off the serve. Smithberger hits that one long. 23-17 now. Riverview leads by 6, 2 points away from winning the set. Fry serves. Colts keep it alive. What a rally, and it ends with Riverview taking us to set point here in set 2. And Riverview wins the second set. Dominance in the second. After Meadowbrook stormed out of the first set, winning that one, we're evened up at a set apiece. 25-17 Riverview after Meadowbrook won the first set 25-14. So set number 3 coming your way from the Shack here in a moment. Welcome back to the Shack, everyone. Will Ford here with you with Storied Rival Sports Media, live on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Set number 3 between the Colts and the Black Bears. MVL Volleyball on a Tuesday night, and the first point of the third set goes to the Black Bears. Meadowbrook with the answer, though. One all. Meadowbrook won the first set 25-14. Riverview stormed back 25-17 in the second. That ball fired right at Balo. Deflects off her arms and into the stands. And the Colts appear to be communicating much better here at the start of this third set. Balo has to dive for that serve. Barely gets over the net. It's hit over from the floor. A block. More action at the net. Kept alive. Over the net, and the Colts score. What a rally, what a point. Olinger with the tap. Well handled by the Colts. Balo able to corral that one. Zehnder playing great defense in the back row. Olinger missed the kill attempt, kind of whiffed as she swung at it and it hit the ground. She kind of knows it too, kind of laughing to herself. It's one you can only shake your head at. Riverview with the quick answer though, it's 4-2. That ball hit off the rod on the side of the net, out of play. Valentine on the far side goes cross court with the kill. Colts lead by 3. That second set loss to Riverview. It's the first set they lost since the opening match of the year. Or excuse me. Since their match against New Lex, where they won 3-2, but they haven't dropped a match since the first match of the year. Riverview with back-to-back points makes it 6-5. Both Zehnder and Nicola dive for the ball. And Riverview ties it up. Haley Myers able to hit that off of a back row player of Meadowbrook and score, and Riverview takes the lead here in this third set, 7-6. Colts make it to 7. Make it 7-7. That serve barely makes it over the net. Addison Alverson serves for Riverview. Well played by the Black Bears. Balo hits that one wide though. Balo misses that one. A play similar to Olinger, kind of whiffed. Meadowbrook regains the lead 9-8 here in this third set. We're tied at a set apiece. A dig goes to the sky and now dug out on the other side. Balo blocked. She tries it again, this time just a gentle tap. Point goes to Meadowbrook. There's controversy. Coach Olinger on the Riverview side thought it wasn't touched. Meadowbrook leads 10-8, keeps this ball alive. Set up in the middle of the floor. And that one smashed down by Smithberger. Excuse me, Thompson. Standing at 6 foot tall, matching the size of Haley Balo, who stands at 6'1". And a timeout now on the floor. Meadowbrook leads 11-8 here in this third set. The Colts won the first set 25-14. Riverview came back in the second, winning by 8 points, 25-17. And the Colts lead by 3 here in the third. And Coach Zehnder for the Colts looking for win number 300 in her career. Tons of success throughout her tenure. 2 state Final Four appearances. 5 straight MVL Small School Division titles. Only 1 loss this season, undefeated in MVL play. Looking for 6 straight league titles. Haven't dropped a game since the first one of the year against Dover. Only dropped 2 sets coming into tonight since that first game of the year. That serve looked like it was going to go long. Riverview played it. They get the point anyway. Balo drops the hammer. And it's 11-9. She'll go back to serve. That ball looked like it landed in from my vantage point. Some Riverview fans and Coach Olinger think it clearly landed out. But I'm standing here at the back. Black Bears get the point back. It's 12-10. Colts lead by 2 here in the third. The sophomore Fry will serve, clips the net tape. An infraction on the Black Bears leads to a Colts point. It's 13-10. Great play in the middle of the floor. Now a sub in for Riverview, as they only trail now by 2. Kendall Loddick will take a seat, and in comes Haley Myers. Kelsie Smith serves. Now she'll set in the middle, and the point scored, and add another assist to her total as she is on a quest to 2,000 career assists. It's now a 1-point game here in this third set, excuse me. Riverview trails by 1. This set has been back and forth, as has this match, 1 set apiece. Another infraction on Riverview. Meadowbrook scores again, lead back up to 2. That ball lands out. Called out on the far side by the head official as well as the linesperson. Meadowbrook leads by 3. You can feel the tension here in the shack with each point. And some of these 50-50 calls, that ball lands in, and Meadowbrook scores again. Lead up to 4, 16-12. Colts grabbing some momentum, but Riverview takes a little back. Layla Olinger will serve with the score at 16-13. Jumps into this one, and it's fielded by Valentine. Now in the middle, Smithberger has that one dug out to Balo. It's blocked. Balo tries again. Nicola's there. Schulteis to the back row, mishandled. Olinger unable to keep it in play for the Black Bears, and it's 17-13. Meadowbrook. Launder serves. Olinger digs it out. Now to the far side. Balo off of Launder, and the point to the Black Bears. Lewis serves for Riverview. Deflected off the kill attempt from Valentine. Back into the actions, Lila Thompson standing at 6 foot tall. It is 18-14. Schulteis in the back row. Now a middle set. And into the net. That one is hit into the net by Haley Myers, one of the lone seniors on this squad. And a timeout called by Riverview. Meadowbrook leads 19-14 here in this third set. It was back and forth early in the third. And just a brief recap, if you are just now joining us live on Facebook, X, and YouTube, Storied Rival Sports Media, Meadowbrook won the first set 25-14. Went on a 9-point run during the middle of that set to really break the set open. Riverview was in control throughout most of the second set and won 25-17. And here we sit, 19-14 in the third, Meadowbrook with the lead. As this game ebbs and flows back and forth, teams make adjustments. Some close calls, sideline calls, infractions called, most of which went in favor of the Colts. Coach Rose Olinger had some discussions with the officials about what was called. Of course, hoping that those points would go her team's way. But now out of the timeout, Schulteis serves for Meadowbrook. Balo into the middle of the court. Schulteis thought she got to it. She did not. It bounced before she was able to pop it back up. It's 19-15. That one smashed down. Nat Norman gets to that one. The junior standing at 5'5". Valentine comes out. Summer Ginn will serve. Five points away from claiming the third set are the Colts. The serve goes into the net, and it is 20-16. Haley Balo, all-time leader in kills for Riverview. That serve off the hands of Nicola. And the set becomes tight once again. Just a 3-point lead for the Colts. Meadowbrook able to keep it alive. Whistle blown. Whistle blown mistakenly by the official. They will replay the point. So we still sit at 20-17 here in the third. Again, able to corral that one. Olinger off the hands. They keep it alive over the net. Blocked. Now Sichna sets it up, spikes it down. Thompson makes it 21-17. And now Nat Norman to serve. 4-point game. Olinger set up on the far side. Sichna back to the near side. Black Bears can't corral it. 3 points away from claiming the third set. Great play from Smithberger on the near side. Really low serve. Balo plays it over, gets the point. Ginn can't corral it. (22-18) here in the third set. Serve played immediately back over the net. Ginn. Olinger off the wrists of Nicola. That one looked as if maybe she hadn't touched it. It would have gone long. Tight third set. Fry serves. Out of play to Riverview, 2-point set. Timeout on the floor called by Meadowbrook. They want to get control of things again before Riverview walks away with the set and steals it from the Colts. Lyndon Fry serves. That ball was hit into the net and not touched by Riverview. So Thompson with the error for the Colts, and it's a 1-point game here in this third set. Olinger with the kill. We are tied up at 22 here in this third set. Black Bears have regained all of the momentum. They now lead in the third. And another timeout called. 23-22. After seemingly having control, it is slipping through the fingertips of the Colts. Meadowbrook's only loss this year was to Dover at the very beginning of the season. They've only dropped 2 sets since then, coming into tonight, and that was against New Lex in a 5-set match, one of the other great teams in the MVL. They've dropped a set, the second set here against Riverview. Riverview only 2 losses on the season, a loss to New Lex in a 5-set match, and to London, who knocked them out in the tournament last year. We resume play. Play to the other side, but outside the boundary, we are tied up once again. Oh, and Riverview gets to set point. Gentle baby tap over the net to the right side where no one was. Meadowbrook could only watch it fall. It's now set point for the Black Bears. Blocked at the net. Played over. Olinger blocked, and Riverview takes the third set by a score of 25-23. Layla Olinger drops the hammer to end the third set. The Black Bears lead 2-1 Meadowbrook won the first set 25-14. Riverview wins the second 25-17. And the third set now goes to the Black Bears 25-23. And coming into tonight, head coach Kelly Zehnder was looking potentially for career win number 300. And in a time like this where your back is up against the wall, this is when she will try to pull the best out of her players and lean on the experience of another member on her staff who has over double the wins she does in his career. Jeff Barros, 720 wins in girls and boys volleyball at Buckeye Trail in his career.
I can see when I'm live because it turns red. You left me hanging a couple times for a long time, and I was cramping up. Yeah, so try not to do that.
Here we go with set number 4. Riverview leads 2-1 here at the Shack at Meadowbrook High School. First point goes to Riverview. Remy Lewis scores the first one for the Black Bears. Balo unable to track that one down as it approached the wall here in this smaller gymnasium here at the Shack. Service error from Olinger. Tied at 2 here in the fourth. Carolina to serve as the Colts trail 2-1. Now Colts lead 3-2. The ball almost comes in my direction as it lands out of play, and Meadowbrook now leads 5-2 here in this fourth. Launder slaps that one far too long. Back-to-back service errors, one on each side. Colts lead 6-3. Now 7-3. Timeout on the floor called by Riverview. The Colts lead 9-3 here in the fourth set. Out of the timeout, Balo slaps one over. Well defended by Meadowbrook. Kept in play. Balo with the miss hit though. Off her back foot. Meadowbrook the first to 10 here in the fourth set. Leading by 7. Balo gets it in the middle of the floor. Meadowbrook does a great job keeping it alive. That one lands out. Riverview didn't agree with the call, and the Colts lead by 8. Back to 7 off the service error from Schulteis. It's 11-4 here in the fourth. Riverview leads 2-1. They won sets 2 and 3. Valentine left-handed gets the job done. A approaching the scorer's table. They're able to keep it alive. The Black Bears are back again to the scorer's table. They keep it in play. Meadowbrook able to finally put it down. Meadowbrook leads by 9. Thompson taps it over, well defended. And Nat Norman makes it a 10-point game. Norman again to the far side of the court. Timeout Riverview. 15-4, Meadowbrook leads. They want to send this to a 5th set here at the Shack. We're back out of the timeout. Balo tries to use the foot on the opening point out of the timeout. And it's 16-4 Meadowbrook. Well placed. Some miscommunication on the scramble over to the scorer's table left the back corner of the court wide open. And it is 17-4. Nicola slaps at that one to keep it alive. Launder with a great job to keep it alive. Can't get to that one though. Riverview ends their drought as they trail by 12 here in the 4th set. They do lead 2-1. Nicola lunges, played over by Norman. Olinger ricochets off of the arms of Nicola. And back-to-back points for the Black Bears as they trail by 11, 17-6. Sichna sets up Thompson. Olinger hits that one out. Too strong. 19-6 here in the fourth. Meadowbrook well on their way to forcing a fifth and deciding set. Good ball placement there to make it 19-7. Double tapped by Kelsie Smith. Meadowbrook now at 20. Serve lands out for Riverview. 21-8. Great eye on the ball by the back line. Sitchna over to the near side. That one flies to the sky. Three points away from a fifth set. Valentine off the deflection. Scores another one for Meadowbrook, and they are 2 points away from forcing a fifth. Launder comes back in to serve. Balo's blocked, goes out of play. Point Riverview 23-10. Valentine jumps up with 1 foot, puts too much into that one as it sails wide. Cleaning up a wet spot on the floor. Don't want anyone slipping and falling. Norman, diving dig, hits the official's chair, and now set point Meadowbrook. Schulteis jumps into the serve, goes towards the net, lands on Riverview's side, and we are going the distance here at the Shack. We're evened up. So actually, the point was awarded to Riverview. That is 24-12. This time, Meadowbrook scores. 25-12, they win the fourth set. Now we are officially going the distance here at the Shack at Meadowbrook High School. Meadowbrook, Riverview, a deciding set between these two foes in the MVL on opposite sides, big school, small school division. Welcome back to the Shack here at Meadowbrook High School in Byesville. Fifth set action coming your way. Will Ford here with you with Storied Rival Sports Media live on Facebook, X, and YouTube. We appreciate you joining us. It has been a roller coaster of a match. Meadowbrook won the first set 25-14. Riverview took the next two by scores of 25-17 and 25-23, and that third set was really close, back and forth. Meadowbrook was the first to 20 in that set before the Black Bears were able to rally and claim the set. And then the Colts dominated the fourth set, leading, or winning, I should say, 25-12 as we're back underway for the start of the fifth. Black Bears able to track it down, keep it in play. Sichna, middle set. Olinger on the far side is blocked. A middle set again. Balo is in the back row. Norman off her hands. Nicola slid a little too far, and the first point of the fifth set goes to the Black Bears. Near side. Schulteis had that one dug out. It's on the Riverview side still. One all. Olinger blocked at the net, lands on Meadowbrook's side, 2-1 Black Bears. And Olinger will now serve. Miscommunication in the back row. Meadowbrook cannot keep it alive. Schulteis plays that one into the net. 3-1 Riverview. Olinger serves again. Balo taps it into the double block. It drops to the floor. Riverview up 4-1. Olinger plays that one over. Not sure if it was blocked or if it hit the net. Nonetheless, lands on Riverview's side, and the Colts get the 2 points. Balo winds up and is blocked. The double block pays off that time. It's 4-3 here in this fifth set. Launder slaps the ball over. Another great block. A kick. And the point goes to Riverview. Infraction at the net. Our first kicked ball of the night leads to a point for the Black Bears as they lead by 2. Norman, her shot sails long. Black Bears have doubled up the Colts, and a timeout called by Coach Zehnder. 6-3 here in the fifth set. What a barn burner here at the Shack. Meadowbrook won the first set 25-14. Riverview won the next two 25-17 and 25-23. Meadowbrook stormed back in the fourth, kept themselves alive, gave themselves a chance. 25-12 in the fourth. They trail by 3, 6-3 here in the fifth. Both these teams ranked in the top 10 in Division 4. Meadowbrook's number 7, Riverview number 10. A combined 3 losses on the year for both teams. And Meadowbrook has not lost since the opener. And that was against Dover. Valentine with the kill. That one hits awkwardly off of Olinger, and the Black Bears can't keep it in play. 6-5. Launder with a great play. Balo gets set up. Launder punches it. She gets another try, and this time she connects and erupts with emotion. Riverview back in front by 2. Alverson serves. Meadowbrook answers. 7-6. Tied at 7. Timeout Riverview. Colts claw back. Trying to earn Coach Zehnder her 300th career victory. Tied at 7 out of the timeout. That serve looked like it potentially could have gone long. Riverview played it. And Norman capitalizes. Colts take the lead. 8-7 in the deciding set. More to wipe up on the floor. Balo is blocked. Riverview can't tap it to keep it alive, and the Colts are up by 2. Serve is being awarded to Riverview, I believe, on a delay of game. And a point gets awarded to the Black Bears as well. What a turn of events. Coach Zehnder claiming they never heard the whistle to serve. Colts score. It's 10-8. But what a sequence. And Ginn tried to plead her case, saying she had just grabbed the ball when the whistle was blown. Colts score again. The crowd erupts. Timeout Riverview. A bad break from Meadowbrook. They use it to fuel them. And now they lead by 3 in the 5th and deciding set. Norman serves off the wrists of a back row player and able to be played back over. Smithberger gets it back. Olinger is dug out by Nicola. Smithberger all over the court. Point, Meadowbrook. Twelve to 8. Meadowbrook scores again. The rally continues. This gym has exploded. Balo, her shot soars long, and the train is starting to fall off the tracks for the Black Bears. Point Riverview. And again, this 5th set goes to 15. So it is match point. And Meadowbrook scores. A kill to end it. The Colts win 15-9 in the 5th. And head coach Kelly Zehnder, career win number 300. And you see the signs, queen of the court. She was heard 300 times. And boy, oh boy, is that right. And she's presented with a banner, balloons, 300. And look at the smile on her face, but also on the faces of those girls. And now the road to 400 starts now. But Meadowbrook wins the 5th set, 15-9. They trailed 2-1. And they came back and won. Stormed back in the 4th. Had a bad break in the 5th, but they used it as fuel and they won by 6 points in the deciding set. We'd love to bring her over here and talk to her for a few minutes if we can. So the final score here at the Shack, Meadowbrook hadn't dropped a set since their match against New Lex. They win in 5 here against Riverview, 25-14, 17-25, 23-25, 25-12, and 15-9 in the 5th set. Meadowbrook improves to 12-1 overall. They're number 7 in the state in Division 4. Riverview has had a fantastic season to this point. Led by Haley Balo, the school record holder in kills. Outstanding season. Kelsie Smith approaching 2,000 career assists. Layla Olinger, a junior on this squad, played well. And a team with only 2 seniors, Haley Myers, Haley Balo. The rest are all sophomores and juniors. So this Riverview squad, they're good right now, but they're going to be good for years to come with their youth. And for Meadowbrook, more seniors on their squad. Addie Sitchna, Journey Nicola, who's going to play Division I volleyball at Youngstown State. Summer Ginn, Nora Smithberger. But they always find a way to retool, reload. But the story tonight, Kelly Zehnder wins her 300th career game as head coach of the Meadowbrook volleyball program. And she took the scenic route to get there, winning in 5 over the Riverview Black Bears. Won the first set 25-14, lost the middle 2 sets 25-17 and 25-23, won the fourth 25-12, and the fifth 15-9. Electric atmosphere here in the Shack tonight. Again, playing in the Shack due to the construction that's been going on over the last couple of years at the high school. Meadowbrook victorious tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more live streams of volleyball. We'll have Stadium Drive week number 5 at Dublin Scioto High School for Dublin Scioto versus Worthington Kilbourne. We're also going to feature the Tri-Valley Scotties hosting the new Lexington Panthers in the MVL on the show as well. But thanks for joining us tonight here on Facebook, X, and YouTube. And we'll see you soon here with Storied Rivals Sports Media. Meadowbrook Colts win in 5 over the Riverview Black Bears. This is MVL Volleyball with Storied Rivals. And actually, we're going to stay live for a minute because Coach Zehnder is going to come join us for an interview. You're not here because I think you might be, oh, you're charging. Yeah, but I don't see you. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a lot.
All right, we're joined by Head Coach Kelly Zehnder of the Meadowbrook Colts. And, Coach, congrats on career win number 300. You took the scenic route to get there. Those middle 2 sets, it was tough there for a moment. But just talk about the resolve of your girls to battle back, because that fourth, you really dominated, and I think that really got the juices flowing for that fifth.
Yeah, it did. I thought that we struggled with we struggled with us the second and third set. So I knew if we cleaned up some of the things that we needed to, some of the net play and some of the blocking issues that we had, and put a couple more balls away, I knew that we could at least straighten it out, and we seemed to do that at the fourth set. Again, just led by my 4 seniors, Addie Sitch and Nora Smithberger and Summer Ginn and Journey Nicola. Like, they really led that charge hard. And so we were able to, even down a couple points in the fifth set, just kind of keep our cool and come out with a win. Yeah.
What happened there in the fifth set so was there a delay of game called on Summer when she was getting ready to serve?
Yeah.
So what was transpiring there? Because obviously that fueled you guys. It felt like.
Yeah.
And then you guys won. I think every other point outside of one to close the game.
Yeah, it did. Anytime you have like a call like that, that's a momentum. It's just a little momentum shifter, and it gives my girls a little extra chip on their shoulder. So that's what happened. So I didn't hear the whistle. Hardly anybody did. It's really loud in here. So,
sure. Smaller gym,
Summer didn't hear the whistle, so she took her time serving. And so Danny just gave her a 5-second call, which is like, if she blew the whistle and it was 5 seconds, then I have no problem with it. I didn't hear the initial whistle. Again, it's too loud in here. But, yeah, I thought that our girls responded to that really well, even though it wasn't anything that Riverview
exploded.
did. It wasn't anything that Riverview did. It was just a little momentum that we needed, a little extra push right to the end.
Yeah.
Certainly. Yeah.
So what's the sense of pride that you feel, just the reaction, you win the game and everybody kind of steps onto the court, they present a banner to you, and just the support from not only your girls, not only everybody here in the stands, but just the whole community, the support of you and your program over the years, and now you've reached career win number 300.
Like I said in the locker room, I feel like that game was a nice microcosm for what I want to give to female athletes and what I want to give to girls in general. And it's just resolve and some grittiness and some, like, I know bad things happen and the result isn't always what we want, but being able to push through things is something that I feel like I want to give back to, the community and the program, and that's what we did tonight. And again, I'm very thankful for 300 wins. I don't know how I got here, to be honest. I'm thankful for the girls that I've had and coached over the years, and I'm certainly thankful for the parents, and I'm thankful for my assistant coaches and just community support in general. It's outstanding. So.
Now, is Jeff trying to push you to 720 now to try to match him?
Look at him. Look at this man. He just 700 wins is just something that he wants. I don't know. I'm happy with just saying 1,000 together. So
sure.
So that's where I'm at with Ferris. It's 1,000 together and we're good.
Team mentality.
Yes, certainly.
I
team
love
mentality.
that.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on 300, but obviously you've got your sights set on bigger things.
Yes.
6 in a row in the MVL Small School, making a deeper run in the tournament and getting back to the state Final Four. So
certainly, yep. That's on everybody's radar, and to do it, we're going to have to get through Riverview again. So
that's right. Yeah. Yep. And the MVL it's a gauntlet.
It is a gauntlet right now. I'm excited to see how the rest of the season goes.
Well, thanks for making time for us here at the end of the broadcast.
Aaron.
Thanks for having us here tonight, and congrats again on the win.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm so excited. Thanks for doing this too. My girls have been so excited. Like, they're all just like chippy and just walking around, and it's such a sense of excitement. And the season didn't. We're not exactly where we want to be, but you guys really make a big deal out of them. So I really appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks again, and hopefully we'll bring you some more MVL volleyball over the weeks to come here as the season moves along. But join us for Stadium Drive this Friday. More high school football coming your way. And thanks again to Coach Zehnder. Colts win in 5 sets here tonight. And we'll see you soon here with Storied Rivals. Thanks for watching, everyone.